Shalom, shalom, shalom. We pulled some cards. We're in our living room today. And I was just playing around with my cards. I have a different deck. So, yeah. Most High, I ask you to touch my mind and my mouth with the spirit of discernment and wisdom. I ask you to surround me with your white light so that no negative energy may penetrate my aura. And I ask you to send spirit, my ancestors of the highest white light, to help me as I walk my divine path so that I may not stumble. And in doing so, I inspire others to walk their divine path in truth, in authenticity, and integrity. All praises belong to you, Most High, the one that gives life, the one that gives breath. All glory and all praises belong to you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So it is, so it shall be. All right. So, what did we pull? We pulled the King of Castles. We pulled the Two of Castles. We pulled the Five of Castles. We pulled the Six of Castles and the Seven of Castles. I was like, huh? Yeah. We pulled the Fool, the Hierophant, the Two of Crips, and the Eight of Crips at the bottom of the deck. So what does that mean? Well, you were someone that was about his coin, right? Or she's about her coin, right? I say he because it's King of Pentacles, or King of Castles. But you have a lot of responsibilities and you find yourself juggling between how you're spending your money, how you're maintaining certain things, your responsibilities. Your Five of Castles and your Six and your Seven of Castles. It's saying that you ended up not making good investments with your money, with your family, with your time, and you started looking back and trying to you were trying to give to other people more than you were trying to give to what was your responsibilities. Okay? Put it to you like that. You were trying to, instead of taking care of your home and the things that would have kept you your head on a swivel and moving in the right path, you ended up going off course. Yeah. You ended up giving to other people very generously. And from you doing that, you start looking at your pinnacle and you're seeing that it's not where it should be. You're looking at your home, your lifestyle, and you're seeing you're not where you want to be. And now you're just in contemplation and meditating and manifesting a new life because you realize how much you messed up what you had. Sometimes what's that saying, you never know how good it is until it's gone. That's you. You didn't know how good you had it. Any little thing that went on, you would make it like it was a really big issue so that you can go out and betray your responsibilities. Yeah, you started slacking on what really was important in your life. The Fool is out here because you were very naive and innocent in it, right? It was like you were thinking that you were doing the right thing. That's what I mean by innocent. um, you were infatuated maybe, or you were just happy in the moment maybe, or yeah, but you were the fool for it, you know. What do you say? Why do fools fall in love? Why did the birds sing? You know that. So it's like you were a fool in lust. You didn't know the difference between love and lust. That's what that was. Okay. That's why you betrayed. Which okay. So you betrayed your responsibilities, meaning you had love that you betrayed because you found lust, and you thought that was love. Okay. All right. And then the Hierophant is out here. So you were being taught a lesson um, right now. The Two of Crips are out here. So that's emotion. So that was the love of your life. Okay. All right. So you betrayed the love of your life. Oh, how would you betray the love of your life, though? You really thought lust was love? Wow. Okay. You must have, because the Eight of Crips is at the bottom of the deck. So that's saying, like, your love left. Maybe you left too. You did. You had to, because you thought lust was love. So you checked out of your responsibilities, started messing with the lust. The Hierophant, you got taught a lesson. This was karma for you. You got taught a lesson by your true love. Your true love left you when she realized you checked out. The Chariot. The Chariot. So this was terrible. It was fast. As soon as you thought that this lust was love, you checked out. But as soon as your true love knew that you checked out, your true love said, "Well, I'm out of here." Because she knew, or he knew, that this was meant to be forever, but they couldn't do it by themselves. They couldn't do it by themselves. Wow. It's a new deck, so I'm looking, and that's why, because it's like, so I'm not used to it being like this. So I'm looking, and I'm like, it's new for me. But yeah, the Chariot came when I split the deck. So, ooh, wow. So you left first. You checked out first. So you were trying to be third party. You were trying to be third party. Wow. Like you were trying to have your cake and eat it too. So from you trying to have your cake and eat it too, you thinking that your love was gonna always be there, because you was just thinking that you had two people that you loved and they loved you to death. You know, that they loved you, you know, with all of their self, more than they loved themselves. But as soon as your true love seen that you checked out, they checked out too. And they left because they had more love for their self, and you didn't realize that. You didn't realize that at all. What? I just want to... Is there anything else? The Star. I'm like, I need to pull some more. The Star. Baby, you left the Star? What is going on with you? Oh. Oh my gosh. The Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You left the Star for wish fulfillment, for illusion. You thought it was love, like I said. Yeah, you thought it was love. That's crazy. Wow. I had got a new deck, so I wanted to try it out. I'm like, what in the world? That's insane. Wow. Okay. That's the end of that read. I'm like, why? I'm like, I have to pull something else because I'm like, why would he just do that? Like, why would you didn't know that you had a whole star in your hands. You didn't know that was the real love of your life. Some people just be thinking like, oh, you got a good thing going and not knowing that that's the love of your life. You must have been with this person for a very long time and that's why you took them for granted. But you thought that was wish fulfillment. You thought that this lust that you had going on was wish fulfillment. And I'm thinking that you thought that because you've been with your star, your real love, your Two of Cups, that you thought it's been so long, we got problems. You never thought about it being ups and downs because maybe you've been with this person since you was 15 or 18 or 20, and y'all been together for 20, 30 years. So you hit a down streak, because in life you got ups and downs and you're thinking, well, let me try something new. And then you found something that was lustful and you thought that was it. You thought that was wish fulfillment. You was getting your needs met, probably. You probably getting your needs met. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So you gave up the star for an illusion. Wow. I gotta get another deck because I need to see something else. Give me 1 second. I'm like, I just need to see something else. Most High, surround me with your white light so that no negative energy touch my aura, penetrate my aura, touch my mind and my mouth to give me discernment and wisdom. Please, turn my innocence to the spirit of the highest white light. Help me on my divine path so I may not stumble. Ooh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It was just like fun. You thought it was wish fulfillment because you were so bored with your love of your life, with your star. It was, 20, 30 years of you just doing the same thing. You finally hit like a rock bottom and you thought, well, this person blows air into me. This person makes me feel new and alive. But that's because you was just having a ton of this. You was just, going off with your wand. And doing this because you the King of Pentacles, so you got a couple dollars. So that person was doing all that lustful stuff because you had money. So you was like a sugar daddy for them. You were like a sugar daddy for them, and you wasted all. That's how you was wasting your money. I'm like, I'm like, what? You was juggling the money. You had the Two of Pentacles. I'm like, how? That's why you was juggling your money. That's why you was juggling your priorities. Because you was giving up all of your coin. It's like you was doing too much of this with that person. Doing too much of this with that person. Because you was in your feelings. And you thought it was a once upon a time type of thing. You thought you was in love. But it ended up being a big ass betrayal. You betrayed yourself, you betrayed your family, your love, your real star. All because of this. Because you was messing with somebody promiscuous because they found them a mark, a sugar daddy. You ended up getting played. And from that, you ended up getting your money messed up. And all your little friends and everybody around you just watched it blow up in your face. Yeah. Wow. Rooted. Wants to settle down. Focus on the personal growth. Stable, enduring. Lone wolf. Not ready to settle down. Needs a lot of space. Can't commit. Free spirit. Yeah. So your star was like down for you. Your true love, all they wanted to do was be there forever. But when they realized that you wasn't the same way, that you wasn't in it for the, as soon as you get a little bit of shiny new something, you was ready to just, betray your whole family, betray your love. Yeah, this was the star. This was your star. Your star was down for forever. Your star was always working on themselves, trying to be a better person, always going through a spiritual awakening, always trying to make sure they endure to the end, had a stable foundation for the family, for the future. But this was you. That was you. You wasn't ready to settle down. Like once you got that little piece on the side, you became the sugar daddy, you wanted to play you wanted to juggle. You wanted to have your cake and eat it too. That's why you couldn't commit. You couldn't commit to the love of your life, and you couldn't commit to the Jezebel. You have a free spirit. You just want to roam and just have fun. Wow. But from that, the love of your life, the star, ran away. And that means you had to check yourself. Yeah. Wow. That was a good read. That was a little messy read, but it was good. I was like, ooh, I just want to play with my new deck. That was messy. Ooh, that was a messy read. All right. I send you so much healing. Whether it's the star that's watching this, or whether it's the karmic that thought, they found an extra love and it ended up being less because they didn't know the difference. But everything that we go through in life is a learning experience. So I hope that you learned your lesson and that you grow from it. From the cards, it's looking like you ain't grow from it. That you had a lot of fun and you've been tied down for a long time. You just want to have your fun. But also from the cards, it's looking like you're going to run through all your money and you're going to realize that fun wasn't worth it. So it's up to you. We all have a choice in this life. We all have a choice in this life. I wish you healing, and I wish you enlightenment. Yeah. All right. All praises to the Most High. I hope this helped someone. Yes. Kol ha-halel el-yom. I hope this helps someone. All praises to the Most High. Yes.